So it's, bro. How old is this character, bro? What is? Here we got Shadow versus Ryuko. Now I don't really know. I know Kill la Kill is an anime, but I haven't watched Kill la Kill. Maybe I gotta tap in. I'm not sure. But we already know Shadow is my favorite character. I watched Mewtwo versus Shadow, and I was kind of disappointed that he lost. But this is another chance for Shadow to redeem himself. He's my favorite character. So I'm 0 for 4. I'm 0 for 4 on Death Battle predictions. And I don't know nothing about Kill la Kill, so this episode I'm not gonna do a prediction. I'm tired of losing, bro. I'm tired of losing. This one, whoever wins wins, okay? All right, let's get into it. Oh wait, let me just change audio. Let's go. Whoa. What card game is this? This is how you do an ad. Now I want to watch the ad just to see what game it is. This is a cool ad. Cryomancy. What game is this? What? They have a card and dice game? What the frick? I did not know that. What? That's cool. I notice every reaction I'm always like biting my lips.
And rival to Sonic.
And Ryuko,
my dog Shadow.
Life fiber from Kill la Kill.
They both may be tryhard incarnate, but when the chips are down, who is the deadliest edgelord of them all?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
Shadow kind of looks similar
battle.
to Infinite. Like the
Dr.
way they
Gerald
look.
Robotnik, grandfather to the Dr. Eggman we all know, had a problem. His
What's
granddaughter,
Eggman's first name?
Maria, was dying, succumbing to a
Victor?
neuroimmunity disease with no known cure.
But old Jerry had a plan. When the government contacted him to build the ultimate life form, he figured its DNA could cure Maria no
R.I.P.
problem.
Gerald, man.
So
He was a
took
real
the
one.
job, and by studying the infinite power of Chaos Emeralds with some alien assistance, he made the one and only Shadow the Hedgehog.
That boy Shadow uses a gun. Oh nah.
Did the government commission
Is that how you rack an AR?
him, or was it Hot Topic?
Better question, since when were hedgehogs ultimate disease-curing life forms? I mean, Gerald's prototype was a lizard, which sort of makes sense as certain
Yo, that
reptiles
lizard
have
is actually
regenerative
sad,
tissue,
bro.
But then he went
He
from
was
this
always in
to
pain.
a hedgehog. Okay.
Who cares if he's a lizard, hedgehog, squirrel, or whatever, Wiz? All that matters is he's super big.
Okay, yeah. Also, guys, I'm in a dilemma. I don't know if I should play Sonic Frontiers first or Sonic Adventure, because I was listening. Someone commented that the theme was a specific theme I was asking for was Mystic Ruins from the Mystic Ruins theme from Sonic Adventure 1, and man, that song on its own makes me want to play the game. So let me know in the comments which one I should play first. And would you guys want me to play it on stream, or would you guys want me to just play it off stream and edit it?
Badass looking, super badass sounding, and is super powered by chaos. Literally.
Shadow's powers are directly tied to those of the Miracle Gem's Chaos Emeralds. He can tap into their power for incredible feats, similar to his Blue Blur rival.
The mostly
Likely for
broken-
this
the
very
broken
reason,
thing, bro.
he actually possesses many of the same abilities as Sonic.
You know, the guy who's so fast he can almost outrun a black hole?
Spin attacks,
Almost.
homing attacks, spin
He can't?
dashes, etc.
But unlike his blue buddy, Shadow's not afraid to get serious and bust
That
out
boy
some
Shadow
black.
uses guns, bro.
Sonic,
What the frick? Why am I just finding that out, bro? He uses guns, bro.
I use a spin attack when you've got a goddamn gun or a sword as big as you? Look at that thing!
Insane.
He's used some of the same power-ups that Sonic's picked up, like heat barriers and magnetic lightning shields. But he also has some unique gear all of his own.
His air shoes are way cooler than Sonic's sneakers. They can boost
Air
his speed to
shoes.
match Sonic's and also
Ooh,
let him fly.
that's tough.
Kind of. He's even got some gear attached that lets him attack at the speed of light.
However, all of these abilities and equipment are mere accessories to Shadow's true power, the might of chaos itself. Even without an emerald on hand, Shadow can summon similar power,
What? He doesn't need the emeralds?
manifesting attacks like Black Tornado, Chaos Blast, or the deadly Chaos
Oh, I did not know
Spear.
that.
But even though they totally asked for Doc Jerry to make Shadow, the feds got spooked and tried to shut down the project. And that's when things went bad.
They
Like,
killed Maria.
Really bad.
No.
Shadow was successfully
R.I.P.,
sealed
man.
away, but in the crossfire, a life was lost. Maria.
Locked up and super pissed off, Shadow had plenty of time to work on his angsty poetry, and Jerry had time to give him fake memories and a need for revenge against all humanity. Wiz, you think we're ever gonna find a scientist who doesn't go totally bonkers?
I mean, what about me?
R.I.P. to Gerald and Maria, man. Real
Well,
ones.
since Maria was Shadow's only real friend, revenge seemed like a good idea, which was a serious problem considering just how powerful he is.
He can teleport, slow down, or even stop time, and even time traveled a bit. And just like any teenage boy,
Crazy.
he's got some serious mood swings he doesn't like to talk about.
And
Which can
amnesia.
actually affect his abilities. With negative emotion, his raw power intensifies. With
Damn.
positive emotion, he gains more control. But
So
when
he
it
gets
comes
stronger
down
either
to it,
ways.
the government may have been right to worry. Shadow possesses so much power, even he can't always control it.
Chaos powers are crazy. Sonic once used all 7 of the Chaos Emeralds to literally rebuild the Earth.
This is why Shadow wears inhibitor rings, which limit how much
That's
chaos
what those
energy he
rings
can
are.
release at once. When
What?
he does remove them, what
I
he
didn't
loses
know.
in control is made up for by a massive increase in power.
Damn.
Enough to match that of a whole Chaos Emerald.
Yo, Shadow is more broken
What are
than
you
I thought.
looking
So how did Mewtwo beat him? Like, what?
Is that, do you have a ring on your robot arm?
It was a gift?
Is he married?
Cool. Well, good luck with that. All the rings I've given out to people always get sent back eventually. Anyway, Spiky Head's so powerful, he teleported an entire space colony and even a giant asteroid. Plus, he's held back this huge space plant monster.
And of course,
Crazy.
tapping into the power of additional Chaos Emeralds increases his
So he's a Chaos Emerald on his own.
power to unbelievable heights.
By doing a tango with
Wait, imagine 7 Chaos Emeralds with no inhibitor ring. How
all
strong can he
7,
get?
he can turn into Super Shadow. Now, without power rings, this form can't stick around for more than a full minute. But while he's golden, he's got super enhanced abilities, is basically
Yeah.
invulnerable, and he can fly.
Base Shadow's not only survived being shot out of a cannon, but he's just as tough as Sonic, who survived the space station Death Egg exploding right in front of him. Most impressively, as Super Shadow, he and
can
Supersonic
teleport?
were fired into planet Aquarius, obliterating it. This would take over a whole exaton of TNT.
So you've explained. All this happened because after 50 years of Shadow being trapped, Eggman himself released him to conquer the world. Sonic and crew had to stop him from destroying all mankind, but really he's so fast he'd wreck anyone's shit before they'd notice.
Shadow has dodged gunfire and destroyed enemies without being seen.
Yo,
but his
Shadow's
light
actually
speed
more broken
attacks
than
are
I thought.
stated as being exactly that, light speed. Almost 3 million meters per second.
So
Damn.
Shadow's super strong and super fast. Makes sense he's a formidable enemy to just about anyone.
Lucky for our heroes, they inspired Shadow to regain his memories of Maria, who actually wanted him to protect humanity instead of, destroy it.
He may have softened up, but he'll always be the edgy hedgehog we love to hate to love.
Understood. Initiating the mission now.
Let's go.
Thousands
So
of
now Killer Kill. I don't know about what Killer Kill is, so I'm gonna be learning.
years ago, aliens that would come to be known as
Aliens?
life fibers crashed to Earth. These parasites attached themselves to the most intelligent species they could find, humans.
And they
Damn.
even got humans to make them into clothes so it was easier for them to live on us. And provide viewers with gratuitous fan service.
Oh, they.
Yeah.
Oh, they live in
Anyway,
clothes?
The life fibers helped humans evolve more quickly and soon just passively
fibers.
survived as humanity developed. But some weren't content with such passivity, like Ryuko, who had access to the original primordial life fiber that landed on Earth so long ago.
And humans are gonna human, so she and her husband experimented on that sucker like nobody's business.
They attempted to infuse fibers into both of their daughters. Their first daughter was too old for the experiment to be a success, and it appeared that their infant second daughter was also a failure, so Ryuko just threw her away.
Whoa,
What?
She threw away her baby?
What the
That
frick?
reminds me of how my dad just threw away our relationship.
Well, fortunately for this child, her father couldn't stand by Ryuko's decision and rescued her, assuming the name Ishin Matoi, and raised this daughter himself. This is Ryuko.
Yeah,
Yo, what type of world is this, bro? Now we got a messed up world, bro.
things were okay for a while, but it wasn't a picnic at the Matoi household. Ryuko and Ishin didn't always get along, so he shipped her off to boarding school to fight other people there instead of him. When she finally came home, she found dear old dad bleeding out, impaled by a weird-looking
What?
sword.
This was the first half of what would become her signature weapon, the Scissor Blades. In Ishin's last moments, he urged Ryuko to find whoever wielded the other half of the weapon.
Oh, he used the scissors, so the
Ryuko
fiber
might not have
makes
noticed, but
sense.
the scissor blades were created by her father out of life fibers.
They're actually one of the only weapons that can cut and destroy life fibers, which is important when your opponents are all using,
I might have to watch it.
life fibers.
I would say we take a shot
What the
every time
fuck?
we say
Yeah, I
life
don't know if I'm
fiber,
gonna watch
but
this.
you'd definitely die, Wiz. And do not try that at home. Anyway, with the quest of revenge and half a scissor blade, she started hunting
Why does it remind me of Gurren Lagann? Like the animation style.
down her father's killer. But she couldn't do it by herself. So she found a skimpy sailor suit to help her out. Yeah, here's that fan
what
service
is
thing I
going
was
on,
telling you
bro?
about.
This
What
is
is going
Senketsu, a living suit made from life fibers, also known as a kamui. Now, there's plenty of clothing out there made with some life fiber, but a kamui like Senketsu is unique in that it's made of 100% life fiber. And yes,
Damn.
I said living suit.
Wait, Ryuko!
So the
These
clothes are
assassins
alive.
can't hear me!
Oh, that feels nice.
Yeah, that's not
What
creepy at
the
all.
frick?
Not just anyone can wear Senketsu, as they have to successfully bond with him for the process to work. Lucky for Ryuko, she absolutely could, in no small part thanks to the life fibers infused within her body when she was an infant.
Yo, they opened the back of her head up and put life fibers. Yo, your parents are cooked. Bro.
See, Mom, you trash person, it did work.
Bro, what is
and
this-
when she and
what is
Senketsu
this-
learned how
I mean,
to work
this is
together,
anime
there
for
wasn't
you,
much
bro.
that could stand in their way. He's more than just a sailor outfit.
As a life fiber construct, Senketsu can absorb other life fibers to increase his own power, allowing him to
Oh.
transform to gain new abilities.
His Senjin form makes him super spiky, and his Shifu form turns Ryuko into a badass fighting rocket.
He's also able to combine both the Senjin and Shifu forms for more versatility. Admittedly though, each of these transformations comes at a cost for Ryuko as they're fueled by Senketsu consuming her blood. This
Oh,
is most
damn.
dangerous in his berserker form that occurs when Ryuko gets too upset and Senketsu
Damn.
loses control. If not stopped
So
in
she
time,
might die?
she could die from too much blood loss.
But
Damn.
most impressive is when Ryuko
How is she gonna beat Shadow though?
straight up goes flying Super Saiyan, and Senketsu turns into his Kisaragi form. It's way more powerful and uses even more of her blood. What's the deal? Is Senketsu a vampire?
Well, a popular theory suggests that it's all a metaphor for puberty. Senketsu pulling out Ryuko's blood is symbolic of menstruation, and the
Who wrote this anime, bro? Who wrote this anime? Gotta be some freaked out like who wrote this really?
skimpier outfits visualize acceptance of sexuality and adulthood, except she's a teenager who already went through puberty?
Wiz, do you have a daughter?
No.
I thought so. At least having life fiber DNA means she has crazy abilities on top of Senketsu's transformations, like insane super fast
Whoa. Just stabbed her through the throat.
healing.
Basically, life fibers restore themselves so quickly that Ryuko's body starts regenerating before a blade has finished cutting through her. Unless
Oh,
someone is
that's
quick enough to
tough.
cut through her body before this
That's
regeneration
actually tough.
begins, she can survive almost anything.
She's been stabbed and
What if they-
sliced tons of times,
what if they-
including
they just
completely in
clean
half,
cut her
and
head?
even had her heart ripped out of her chest. Can we get this
Damn.
chick as the next guest character in Mortal Kombat? I mean, they're taking basically anybody these days, so...
Her strength is incredible. At one point, she had to blast a hole through a layer of life fibers surrounding the entire planet. Life
Yo,
fibers
what are
said
these
to
life
be
fibers,
harder
bro?
than solid steel. So to pull this off, she must have struck with a force equivalent to over 650 exatons of TNT.
Damn.
Which means she'd be able to take a hit that strong too. But with all these powers and more, Ryuko finally found her father's killer.
And completed the rending
Yo,
scissors.
who killed her
These
father?
swords can casually cut through skyscrapers and have some super forms of their own.
Who killed her father?
Decapitation mode
I guess they're not
extends
gonna spoil
the blades
it.
for better slicing and dicing, while alumni mode makes
Yeah,
them
but
so
this anime seems like it's over the top, but it does make me think of Gurren Lagann.
gigantic they eclipse the freaking Earth.
This
What
is literally
this
Gurren
show?
Lagann, bro.
Next to
That's
Ryuko,
it.
one scissor blade is normally about 2.5 feet long. Scaling up, the alumni
She's
mode
3 feet,
appears to be about
3 inches tall.
1,017 times larger, weighing
Damn.
well over 3 million tons. If you have a pair of normal scissors at home, imagine lifting 50 billion of those all at once.
Yo, this is just
That's what this
Gurren
is like.
Lagann, but
She can slice
weird.
through 200 tennis balls 5 times each in less than a second, which us in the scientifically community call fast as f.
or 8,000 times faster than sound. And she rocketed into the atmosphere in less
Because
than
she's not the
18
speed of light, though.
seconds, which means her flying speed can reach Mach 500.
Wait. Why is everyone naked?
What is
Ryuko may
going
not
on
have
in
had the
this show,
easiest
bro?
upbringing, but after dedicating herself to revenge for so long, and yet saving the entire planet, she had become something unexpected. A hero.
Let's go! We're gonna slice
I don't know. Now I don't know who's gonna win, bro. Are we giving it to Shadow or are we giving it to Ryuko? Yo, that's a weird ass anime though. I'm gonna just say that.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, Shadow and Ryuko are always ready to perform, and make sure you are with Blue Chew. This episode of
Bro.
Death Battle is sponsored by Blues.
It's a long ad.
Hey!
That boy Shadow is so
Put me
cool.
on, asshat!
Who cares? Ryuko, maybe we should.
Oh, yeah?
She's on bad timing. So it's, bro. How old is this character, bro? What is? What was I gonna say? Now I lost my train of thought, bro. Yeah, couldn't she just die from blood loss? Speed bliss. Speed bliss. Yeah, she's strong, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Chaos control!
Woo! Yo, go back. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. That was way too cool.
Chaos control!
That was way too cool, bro. Yo, Shadow's too tough, bro. He's too tough.
You should anticipate him instead.
No shit, stupid!
Ooh. Oh, no. Chill out on my demon. Oh, she's strong, bro. I'm gonna say that. I think she might. Is she gonna be stronger than Sonic? I mean, than Shadow? Shadow is definitely faster. That boy just pulled out a Glock, bro.
Aw, did your mommy pack that sword for you?
Careful, that
Or
hurt.
she could just heal her back.
Fate.
So she doesn't feel the pain? This is a Gooner anime, bro. I'm gonna just be honest.
Behold my power!
This is a Gooner anime, bro.
That cut, Kisaragi!
This is her strongest form, right? She didn't even make the scissors big yet.
Faker.
Yo, this is actually cool.
Scissor blade! Alumni
Oh, this is the biggest one, bro. She could just slice Earth in half.
Dipshit!
No way.
Shut up!
My demon! Turn up! Turn up! Let's go. She's cooked.
Chaos blast!
Let's go. Let's go. Dead.
I'm the coolest.
Yup. Let's go.
You know, we made fun of how little clothing Ryuko was wearing, but Shadow's been naked the whole time.
Armed with senkets, her scissor blades, and her life fiber
She's
buffs,
not strong enough,
Ryuko
bro.
was definitely a match for Shadow at first.
Yeah, with her awesome strength combined with her insane endurance, Space Form Shadow was in a lot of
Yeah,
trouble.
the healing
But even
factor
then,
was a
it
good-
wasn't
was-
surefire win
was
for
good.
the Rocket Chick.
Outside of his super form, Shadow never withstood anything on the scale of Ryuko's hole in the life fibers surrounding Earth. At her maximum power, she could have easily dealt a killing blow if
Definitely.
she could catch him. Shadow
That's what I'm saying. She was stronger, but he was faster.
Keep up with Sonic the Hedgehog, whose race against a black hole proves he can move over 260,000 times faster than sound. Far faster than anything Ryuko's shown, and more than quick enough to slice through a life fiber before it has time to heal.
Once the red and black Hedgehog turned red and gold, Ryuko didn't really have a way to take him down. I mean, Super Shadow's Chaos powers use all 7 Chaos Emeralds, which can move pieces of the Earth around.
Considering Earth's total mass and the speed at which each
That's
piece was
just an
moved,
insane
this would
feat,
require
bro.
exerting energy equivalent
That's
to
an insane
1.6 decillion joules, which translates to over 2,800 zetatons of TNT.
That's a ton of power. A lot more than Ryuko's biggest hits. Even 1 Chaos Emerald is enough to match Ryuko's best.
Saying like, bro,
And
Chaos Emeralds plus no inhibitor ring, like, bro.
considering Shadow can match the power of an emerald when he takes off those inhibitors, he had better odds of winning even without going super.
Ryuko put up an amazing fight, one for the ages, but Shadow's unmatched power and speed proved too much for Our Lady in Black and Red.
Hey, he's pretty beat up about it too. Do you know what he said when he was asked what his favorite anime is?
I like the one with the edgy girl and the scissor blade.
Bro,
It's canon.
what?
No, really.
In
That's
clothing,
canon?
the Hedgehog couldn't be overshadowed, and Ryuko's life fiber was snipped.
The winner is Shadow the Hedgehog.
Finally, my boy got a win, bro. Let's go. They gave my demon a win. Let's go. Man, what y'all think about that video? That was a nice. I liked it. That was a nice fight. The animation was nice too. The music they could have done better on the background music, but yeah, that anime reminds me of Gurren Lagann, but just freaky and weird. I don't know. Is it the same author or the same animation studio? I don't know. Someone let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about that, and also, yeah, like, put in a comment. Should I play Sonic Adventure first or Sonic Frontiers? And should I play off stream or on stream? I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, okay, and share the video. Share the video. I'm gonna see you in the next one.